Welcome back to Yokohama Arena, and it is second round action today here at the Daihatsu Japan Open. Well, our next match, this is an intriguing battle because two players who both won silver in their day at World Junior Championships. But Kodai Naraoka, the number 8 seed, the home player, has also won a World Championships silver medal at senior level. That was last year in Copenhagen. He's up against the Malaysian Leong Jun Hao. And this match, two players who have really shown huge talent in world terms. Now, as you can see, this is from the bottom half of the draw, and already through is Wang Su-wei, who came from behind in that deciding game against Suniyama. If my memory serves me correctly, I think he was 16-19 down, managed to win it to 19. So here come our players here on court number 1. This is Kodai Naraoka, the man who, in the World Championship final last year in Copenhagen, lost out to Widisan of Thailand. Now, this will be a third meeting between these two players, and that might surprise some of you because the previous two have both been won by the Malaysian, including the quarterfinal of the Bangladesh International Challenger event. But please take note of when that was, because that was 5 years ago at the quarterfinal stage in 2019. I'm not sure we can read too much into those previous head-to-heads, because I think Kodai Naraoka has improved immeasurably in the last 5 years. Of course, both of these players back in 2019 were juniors. But with Naraoka, 2 years younger than this Malaysian, he really was very young to be playing a senior tournament. Leong Jun Hao, as you can see, 25. He only turned 25 last month, born in the Malaysian capital of Kuala Lumpur. That equates to 5'8", and he's enjoying his 9th consecutive week at his career high of 27. Just his first appearance here at the Japan Open. And, well, before we look at Naraoka, I can tell you that Leong Jun Hao beat Obayashi in the first round. There we are, in 2 straight games, 46 minutes for that win. And that was played yesterday, because this match is from the bottom half of the draw. Kodai Naraoka is 23 years of age, from Omori in North Honshu. And like his opponent, he's about 5'8". He's actually 1 centimetre taller than Leong Jun Hao. Bronze medalist also at the Asian Games last year to add to his silver at the World Championships. And what a marathon match he had in the first round against Hong Kong, China's Lee Chuk-yu. 1 hour and 24 minutes, winning 21-19 in the deciding game.
Ready to play.
Kevin Bond from the United States of America is our umpire for this one, and Lauro from Greece, our service judge. Delighted to say that Stephen Pedersen is still sitting in the commentary position, now alongside me. And do you think I was right to say we can't really read too much into the previous head-to-heads? Last one 5 years ago?
Yes, I totally agree. A lot has happened since then. When players play each other at a young age, there's so many things that that can change by the development, and we can see that Kodai Naraoka sort of adapted earlier to senior level badminton than Leong Jun Hao, but it's one of the upcoming players, and it's very interesting, in my opinion, to see this match.
I couldn't agree more. I'm fascinated by this. Both silver medalists at World Junior Championships. Naraoka in Markham, in Canada in 2018.
Ladies and gentlemen,
before that, Leong
on my
Jun
right,
Hao
Kodai
in
Naraoka,
Jakarta.
Japan. On my left, Leong Jun Hao, Malaysia. Kodai Naraoka to serve. Love all. Play.
So the number 8 seeds from the host nation, Kodai Naraoka, has been as high as 2 on the world rankings. That was from the middle of December last year, 5 consecutive weeks. Ooh.
That was perfect placement.
That's amazing, isn't it?
1-all.
Just long. Well, one final this year for Kodai Naraoka, and that was the Australian Open. That was a 500 event, lost out to Li Xia in the final. And of course, Li Xia recently taking the bronze medal at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. That's along the back line.
Service over. 2-3.
Well, when you look at Malaysians' results so far this year, Steen, 3 quarterfinals, the Spain Masters, the Singapore Open, where he beats the 2-time defending champion, Anthony Ginting, on his way through to the quarterfinal. And then the Indonesian Open the following week, where he was promoted from the reserve list. And he had 2 wonderful results in Jakarta, beating Jonathan Christie and then Cho Tien Chen. So 2 quarterfinals in his last 2 tournaments. And I sensed that was a bit of a breakthrough for the Malaysian.
Yeah, I think so. I think he gained a lot of confidence during the Thomas Cup, where he was quite instrumental in Malaysia's bronze medal in Chengdu. And then the ability to follow it up by beating players that were thriving in the arenas that they were playing in. That was really good, and he oozed confidence yesterday, where he got revenge from his previous loss to Obayashi and won quite smoothly in straight games.
Naraoka rally this. Happy to just move the shuttle. No attempt whatsoever to take initiative. A challenge. He is challenging that.
Leong Jun Hao challenges called out.
That looked mighty close to me. If it is in, I suspect it's caught the outside edge of the line. Here we go. Oh no, it's just missed by a whisker.
Unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 4-3.
Indra One, former world champion, on the Malaysian coaching bench. Like that, Steen. He's just missed with a straight smash down the line. He goes for it again and makes it.
Yeah, I think that's going to be one of the crucial battles in this match here, whether Leong Jun Hao can put enough good shots in a row together to open up the defense of Kodai Naraoka. And I feel that that's one of the developments that
5,
we've seen with
4.
Leong Jun Hao as of late, that he can play along. He doesn't need to go for the chances too early, but when he goes for the chances, he's dangerous. He's got a good smash. The thing is, does he have the shots to play himself into a big enough opportunity to attack and then follow up and kill it on Naraoka? That's, in my opinion, the big question mark in this match here.
Along the back line.
6, 5.
Now, Steen, I know sadly you weren't with me in Paris for the Olympic Games, but I know you were watching avidly, and I felt that Naraoka, in his last 16 match against Cho Tien-Chen, I felt he was just too passive the whole time. In fact, you and I have discussed on many occasions.
We've discussed it earlier on, and I saw one of the comments he said yesterday after playing Lee Chuk-Yu. That was a long match. I don't blame him for that, because that's a tough opponent.
Yeah.
Lee. But he said, yeah, in the second game he felt that his opponent was getting tired, so he wanted to play longer rallies, and that's also quite okay. But then I think he has to plan his schedule better, or economize more with his practice and so on, because he played an awful lot of tournaments. He played Australia before coming to the Olympics, and I think actually he was one of the disappointments for me in the Olympics. There were a lot of surprises at the Olympics, but there were also some disappointments, and Naraoka was one of them. I felt the stadium was suited for him. It was a relatively slow stadium. I wouldn't want to play him there, but he really made no case for himself.
No real impression. And not only did he play Australia, Steen, he also played Canada, where he was the #2 seed and lost in the quarterfinal stage. So you go from one extreme time zone to another in the preparation for the Olympics.
It makes no sense to me, and I see a lot of discussions that these players are getting tired and they're getting injured and so on. And we've discussed it early on whether there's too many tournaments. I don't think so, but I think the players need to be more selective in terms of what tournaments are they playing.
Yes, I concur. Oh, that's wide.
Leong Jun Hao challenges.
Well, it was called in. Now, if he's wrong on this, he's got no challenges left, but I'm pretty convinced that looked wide to me. Matters not what I think so. This is what matters. Yeah, I was right.
Out.
Good challenge. And just to very quickly pick up on the point you just made about are there too many tournaments, Steen, you know, a final thoughts. In our day, we could only dream of having enough tournaments to play on the World Tour to make a decent living.
Exactly.
And now the players are living that dream.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. He looks so much more threatening when he's prepared to play some angles, Naraoka. Just wide.
Service over. 8-all.
Well, two players from Japan have won 3 men's singles titles here at the Japan Open. Kento Momota won 2 in 2 consecutive years, 2018 and 19. And then a couple of years ago, that was a wonderful win, wasn't it, Steen, for Kenta Nishimoto? That was his first title in his 7th final, his 5th World Tour tournament final, before he finally won his first international title. He'll have fond memories from Osaka 2 years ago.
Service over.
Oh, that's a lovely angle.
9-all.
He's been wide. Yeah, he's sitting with the sideways drift there.
Service
Into
over.
the backhand corner of Naraoka.
9.
Got to be careful. Leong Jun Hao.
Service over. 10-all. Quick. Quick.
Of course, it's a Malaysian who holds the record at the Japan Open for the most men's singles titles. And that's a certain Mr. Lee Chong Wei. 6 titles from 9 finals at this event. Quite extraordinary. Missed it.
And this is the rally that
11-10 interval.
is super interesting. Maybe we can pick up on it after the interval.
Yeah, seemed to run out of patience,
Yes.
the Malaysian.
Exactly.
Forced to go for the line because of the retrieving capabilities of this man. So, just 1 point in at the game interval after 12 minutes of play.
スピード変化したりすぐ多分入る。調節です。今回フォア流して調節です。例えばフォアでスマッシュもそうです。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Kalau waktu rally dia bagi ya layan dulu apa tapi ada tekniknya.
(11-10). Play.
So the 1 point advantage to the number 8 seed, Kodai Naraoka. Oh, that's great defence from the Malaysian. Steen,
Service over.
remembering what you said just before the
11-all.
mid-game interval and that final rally to make it 11-10.
Yeah,
Do you want to expand on that?
yeah, you said it nicely that he ran out of patience, but ran out of patience is also he ran out of options because he didn't have the shots to build a stronger and stronger and stronger case. It was like, okay, I try one shot and it comes back from Naraoka, and then it's 50-50 in the rally, so they both have equal chance of winning it. You've got to build that to 60% chance of winning it, 65, 70%, until the chance is big enough to actually convert it to a point.
he's forced a couple of errors from
Well,
those tight spinning
11.
net shots,
Yes.
as Leong Jun Hao.
Service over. 12-all.
Nice. Yes, it's been a net shot again.
In the match
12.
yesterday, Naraoka lost the first game playing this near side against Lee Che-gyu, and then he took control in the second game. Third game was really close, but I think one of the things from the match yesterday that's worth noting is that the attack does not necessarily have to be really powerful. It's much more important that it's well placed. It's a super defensive player, Kodai Naraoka, in terms of being good at it. So power smashes, unless they are hit from the Shijano big chances, and it's not really bothering him a lot.
He's proving in this rally.
Yeah. And rallies like this is taking its toll on Leong Jun Hao, I suspect. Because he's not really getting anywhere.
Physically and mentally.
Mentally, I think he's in quite good physical shape, but mentally,
Yeah.
I think it's tough that, what am I going to do? And then, as you say, there's a risk that he runs out of ideas.
First time since 3-1 in this opening game, there's been a 2-point difference.
Good shot.
Service over. 13-14. Service over.
Fraction wide.
15-13. Leong Jun Hao challenges called in.
Well, if he's wrong on this, he's got no challenges left. Leong Jun Hao. And he is wrong on it.
Challenge
Plum on the line.
unsuccessful. No challenges remaining. 16-13. Play.
You can never quite tell with Hendra-1, can you, Steve,
No.
what he's thinking? Missed it.
No? Not according to
Kodai
the
Naraoka
linkage.
challenges
Yeah.
called in.
But I think I'll start with you on this one, George. Look wide.
Yeah, and the fact that he's hitting with the sideways drift.
Yeah. We've got two challenges here in the arena. Right now it's court 2 that's being decided, and now it's our turn.
There's the instant review system. Only working 2 courts. We have 3 courts in action. 2 courts with television coverage. Yeah,
Correction,
very wide.
out.
That's one of the rare
17-13.
bad calls.
Play.
Six of the last 7 points to Naraoka. Totally mistimed that jump, didn't he?
14-17.
But also, wasn't it a drop shot he was trying to play there?
Wrong choice of shot? Is that
a jump drop shot?
Yeah.
That's
odd.
a difficult one.
Oh no, it's staying in. Indication of the sideways drift there. That's staying in too. Nice.
Wow.
15-17.
Wow, because of the drop shot, or
yeah,
wow, because of the lack of movement of Naraoka?
Both. That appeared to work for him. The sort of
Players on court.
opposite
Kodai.
shot to his attacks, his straight smashes and his cross smash, which I think is really, really good. He's just been overdoing it a couple of times and playing it wide.
15-17.
That apparently, if that's combined with this drop shot here, that could be dangerous.
Settle. Okay.
So 2 points the deficit. 15-17 opening game.
Yeah, well played.
16.
Saw yesterday when Lee
17.
Yu was playing that far side of the court against Naraoka, he had a lot of success in playing punch clears to Naraoka's backhand side. So if he can, he sort of got a little bit out of balance, opening up the court, Naraoka, and leaving the initiative for his opponent. So if Leong Jun Hao has watched any of that,
Challenge here from
Kodai
Naraoka.
Naraoka challenge is called out.
Then it will be a good time to use these punch clears now, because if I were Leong Jun Hao, I would invest a lot in getting this first game here.
Yeah, put the line.
Correction in. Service over.
2 challenges from Naraoka so far in this opening game, and both times he's been correct.
Play.
On the other hand, if I were Naraoka, I would do exactly the same. Perhaps go a little bit on the attack if I could now.
Lovely net exchange. Brilliant.
Wipe the court, please. Service over. 17.
Look at this. Isn't that
18.
wonderful? Tight spinning net shot after a tight spinning net shot.
Thank you. Kodai, quick. On court. On court. Leong, Kodai, come here. Come here. You have to be ready quicker when the mobbing's finished, okay?
Yeah, well said, umpire. Rules of our sport dictate the play will be continuous. Now, of course, if the ball does need to be mocked, that will cause a bit of a delay, but as soon as the mocking is complete, the players should be ready to play on. 1 point in it.
Service over. 19-17.
Mixing it up with the body smash.
Service over.
My goodness me.
18-19.
That's wonderful control from the Malaysian. Wow. Perfection. Brilliant. The real intensity from Leong Jun Hao in that rally. Both players knew what an important rally it was.
Stay on court. Leong, you shuttle.
All credit to the Malaysian who took the initiative. 19 all. That's just about the first rally we've had flat fast exchanges, isn't it? Well, that's clever to mix it up at this stage.
Yeah, it was good play from Naraoka there. He was in a bit of trouble, having to lift a couple of times.
Points to Naraoka. Oh, my goodness, what a miss.
Service over.
Some nice pace on the backhand from Leong Jun Hao.
Kodai, get ready. Get ready.
Missed it. So having just saved a game point, and now Leong Jun Hao has a game point opportunity himself. There's the one you were talking about.
Yeah.
He's
asking for the public support.
Right support, please. Yang, can you show her where? Thank you. Yang.
Well, the fans
Okay,
are
thank
responding
you.
to
Yang,
the
on
request. Seats 17,000, this magnificent arena. Opened in
21 all.
1989. It's a beautiful facility. So 21 all. Opening game. Indecision. Super.
Super rally.
Service over. 22-21.
You know, I thought Naraoka may have hit the nets on his return of the net shot with his follow-through. But it became academic because this man won the rally anyway. So, second opportunity for Leong Jun Hao. Close out this opening game. And he's done it.
First game
Having survived a game point
23-21
at 1920. Leong Jun Hao closes out the opening game against the number 8 seed Kodai Naraoka. 23-21. Opening game lasting 33 minutes.
Jangan sampai waktu rally you pressure, tak payah sampai pressure asik ragu-ragu, buat gue. Tapi yang penting jangan pikir wah saya mau matikan dia matikan, tak. Dengan seperti itu, you ada attack, ada chance buat pressure dia ada. Lepas itu try asik semuanya turun ya sekali. Pam ada lob satu kali. Terakhir ada buka satu kali dan jaga dulu tak apa. Kalau tak ya dia fokus ke corner semua, ya, you lari banyak.
Court attendant? Court attendant?
ほとんど多分ないと思う。ニーズを回したい。絶対スマッシュ早く打ってる。で、スプーンネットの距離だけちょっとロビングが難しいんじゃない。だからそこだけちょっと不安な時に一回床広く打ってもいいし、ロビングの1回数、1回でちょっと判断して。ノーマルのヘアピンに対してロビング結構うまくて、スプーンの時だけちょっとどうする。そうです。さすがになかなか打つ。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, return to your chair. Players on court.
So our umpire has already asked the players to return to court for the start of this second game. opening game to the unseeded
Second game.
Leong Jun Hao from
Love
Malaysia.
all. Play.
And the number 8 seed, Kodai Naraoka, has an awful lot to think about. Five, 6 to the same place. Seven.
Service over.
Do you think he's been targeted, told to target
Love.
the deep forehand corner of
I think
Leong?
so. Yes, I think so. And that was what worked for him. That was exactly what worked for him yesterday against Lee Chuk-Yu. Lee didn't really manage to get out of that strange hold there. And it seems like Naraoka was much more confident playing it on the far side of the court than on the near side. I think, though, that Jun Hao has his attacking skills. Sometimes lets him do the scissor movement in his forehand attack. And if you get in doing that, then it could become dangerous for Kodai Naraoka, because if you make the scissor movements and sort of switch your legs around in the hitting motion, then you can target full court with powerful smashes. There it was.
Service over.
Jumping backwards, switching
2.
the feet position, so he lands with his left foot behind that one. And we didn't see Lee Chuk-Yu do that yesterday. He basically always ended up with the right foot back, which is a little bit more passive attacking movement.
That's nice
2
from the Malaysian,
all.
wasn't it? Nice
Very
follow-up.
nice.
So to do that scissor kick movement in the deep forehand corner, you need to be there a little earlier. You've got to be quicker.
Yes, and or to anticipate that it's coming, and that's
Yeah.
where Lee yesterday he didn't really take any chances. I like that as well. The cross clear. Ooh, brilliant play by Naraoka.
Service over. 3.
But Lee didn't take any chances. He didn't try to anticipate when the shots were coming. And they were coming over and over and over again. And you just can't allow that. And also, if
4.
Jun Hao is playing cross clear, cross lift to Naraoka's forehand side, and Naraoka chooses to play cross back at Leong Jun Hao's forehand side. If Jun Hao can get under that and cross back downwards again, that's really, really dangerous for Naraoka.
3,
I know
4.
it gets a lot into some technical stuff here that basically needs some drawing on the screen. Can't do that here, but if it happens,
Yes,
you can emphasize it.
Yeah, point it out to us if it happens. Now short.
Service over. 5-3.
I just sense that Naraoka is beginning to sort of stamp his authority on this. I know we've only played 9 points so far this second game. Ooh, that's worth a challenge.
Leong Jun Hao challenges called out. Challenge unsuccessful.
It's a quite
One
similar
challenge
run of the
remaining.
match.
7,
as of
3.
yesterday for Kodai Naraoka.
Play.
They won that second game yesterday against Lee
No.
Chuk-Yu to
Play on.
9.
Exactly.
You were
Play on.
calling it, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play on.
Now, I like that. That was the
Service over.
punch clear deep into
4,
the Naraoka
7.
backhand that you were talking about in the opening game.
Yeah, but it's more difficult to play from this near side here because he's playing with the drift, Leong Jun Hao, so he can't push it as much as he probably would like to. He gets a little bit of help from the sideways drift, and it seems like Naraoka is more confident covering his backhand side a little bit more, playing on the far side of the court, knowing that if the opponent plays his forehand side, then the sideways drift could help him and take it out. That's a beautiful shot. That was the opposite thing. Leong Jun Hao was crossing and Naraoka was attacking back cross. Look at this. He's nowhere near it. Super efficient shot. But also very, very short cross clear from Leong Jun Hao. There it is again.
Yeah.
It's a point machine.
9-4.
And super well placed.
Leong, can you show her where? Court attendant, court attendant. Okay, thank you.
Oh, that's good defense off the body. Oh, my goodness.
Service over.
How
5,
efficient was that
9.
from the Malaysian? Jun Hao. Hardly any movement of the racket head to make that kill. Beautiful neck shot again.
6-9.
Oh, now I think he hit the net there. What do you think?
I could see it. Something hit the net, and
I think it was the follow-through.
might both be the shuttle and the follow-through. We really need to see it from the net camera to decide it.
Nice.
Service over.
Wonderful reception.
10-6.
You see, this is sometimes what bemuses me. He's got these wonderful skills, Naraoka. He's so quick around the court, but he doesn't use either of those qualities
over.
to his
7,
maximum advantage.
10.
No.
I mean, he's known around the circuit as a slow player, and yet he's got great speed. He's known as a player that retrieves quite
Service
brilliantly,
over. 11,
but he has all
7,
these skills.
interval.
But quite frankly, when you lead in 11-7 in the second game, okay, he lost the first, but he's now looking very comfortable indeed. And the rates Kodai Naraoka. Who am I to criticise?
これがさ、サークルはっきり出してくるその自分ですよ。これ大事。まあ大事っていうかやり続けるっていうことで、ネットに変えたら
Tapi kemudian saya aja baru yang Tapi sekarang yang ini asik turun, asik motor mau buat tambahkan kontrol. Dia
Court
cepat
1, 20 seconds.
supaya dia main
Court
satu-satu
1,
lagi. Kalau
20
setengah-setengah
seconds.
macam ini malah kontrol. Coba. Mau pernah sedikit ya, mau pernah coba.
11-7
Return to court.
play.
11-7. Kodai Naraoka leads in the second game, but it was the Malaysian Leong Jun Hao who won the first. Steve, just before the break, I was talking about, you know, how it bemuses me that this man, who's got such speed around the court, he's got such wonderful skills, and he doesn't seem to utilise those qualities.
Yeah, and you said who are you to question it when he's leading? But that's not the point.
13,
because he's leading in this match. It's the overall perspective. We think that he's got much more potential, that he's sort of been able to convert to victories as of now. And it's in the big picture, the long run of the tournament, the long run of the season, that it makes sense to become a little bit more controlling in your games, to get over relatively easy matches in an easier way than he does now.
Yeah.
Stay lesser minutes on court than he does at the moment.
I think Jun Hao is pretty much thinking of
Kodai Naraoka challenges called in.
Naraoka. I was going to say, you know, he's come out, he's played very passively as the Malaysian on the resumption of play. But just to pick up on the point you were making, when Naraoka made the final of the Malaysian Open, the very first World Tour event last year, for his 4 matches to reach the final, 6 hours and 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And that cost him.
Yeah. And if it doesn't cost him in that tournament, it will cost him in the next tournament.
Yeah. It's a very good point you've made, Steve.
Challenge unsuccessful. One
Just
challenge
clip the
remaining.
line.
9-13 play. Service over, 14-9.
Hardly moved there.
15,
Leong Jun
9.
Hao. He's feeling it in the legs, the amount of court he's had to cover so far.
He was the one who chose sides. Leong Jun Hao at the coin toss.
Look where he's smashing from, nowhere near the back of the court. Indication of a very short lift.
Yeah. Starting to prepare, the way I see it, for a third game, Leong Jun Hao.
Yeah. I thought that immediately after he came into it, to be honest.
13-8.
Yeah.
19-9.
2 points away from taking this second game. Naraoka.
Service over, 10-19.
Opportunities.
20, game point, 10.
Couple of handfuls. One game all.
Game.
21-10.
Second game, won
The
by
second
Kodai
game.
Naraoka, 21-10. One game all.
Facts just confirmed by the umpire. 51 minutes into the match, and it is one game apiece.
もう一回内側の上に内側の上にちょっとラウンドの方にこうフォワードが良かったんで投資ますけどその差は絶対良かった多分今度はペース上げてくるバンバンバンペース上げてくる風がね横の風が変わるからフォワードがいいYa, saya makanya itu kan dibuka, ini dibuka. Tapi mungkin di sini kan dia sekarang rasa kan mungkin dia mau buka poin lah dulu buka poin jangan berani ya langsung buang penat sedikit apa ya itu lu sometimes smash-nya ya begitu kan buka poin ke sini buka tuh paksa sedikit mau tak mau itu kalau tak belakangnya lambat jadi dia berapa itu satu lagi
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Players on court. Kodai on court now.
So the umpire tells the players to
Final
return
game.
courts for the start of this third and deciding game. Opening game
Love
to
all.
Leong Jun Hao of Malaysia,
Play.
23-21. But a very strong response from Naraoka, 21-10 in the second game. So here we go, third and deciding game.
Service over.
I suspect the
love.
start of this deciding game, Steve, more important for the Malaysian.
Yeah, I think so, but I also think that Jun Hao will have a better plan for an eventual second part of this. Will be second part of it, but
Yeah.
if he's still in it by then, I think we're going to see him play better. But it's just very energy consuming, the playing style that he needs to play. So
Service over. 1
instead
all.
of doing it a full game, it's much easier to only have to do it half a game, and then of course hope that he will be in front when the chance ends.
Service over. 2, 1.
Oh, that's loose.
Service
The
over.
perfect neck shot gets the neck ball.
2
Naraoka.
all.
Yeah, I think Jun Hao would like to see some more net rallies here, so he was happy approaching the net until he saw it took the toll of the tape.
Nice defense. Good follow-up, very good follow-up.
Service over. 3, 2.
Steve, we were mentioning in, I think it was probably the opening game, that
Use your foot.
Leong Jun Hao from Malaysia won 6
Yeah.
Japan Open men's singles titles from 9 finals, but there was one other player from Malaysia to win the Japan Open, and that was before Leong Jun Hao. 23 years ago?
What did you
That's 2001.
Yeah. He was also world #1.
Okay, thank you.
Austin.
Yes. Shin beat Lee Flamil in the final.
He was in my mind here because I was sitting trying to think back who was the last sort of like defensive player to do well, or relatively passive player to do well in big events and so on.
Service
Austin
over.
was pretty much
3
playing a similar style to Naraoka. He never did well in the big events. He was the top seed in the 2001 World Championship that Hendravan won.
That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
You could say that Momota was a little bit of a
Players on court.
rally style player, or a little bit passive, but he could take the initiative, and he did take the initiative. So oftentimes people were running after his directions, even though the rallies were long. He was just a little step in front of them, I think.
3 all.
Naraoka, his defensive speed of movement is really strong, but that's basically the controlling shots that we're calling
3
for when
all.
we're discussing this development of Kodai Naraoka to perhaps win the biggest events.
Yeah.
Service
I know
over.
it's physically demanding, but
4,
that's the sort of
3.
thing that Leong Jun Hao has got to do if he wants to win this match and get through to a 3rd consecutive quarter-final at World Tour events this year. A 4th in total.
Good deception. Great long
5,
drop shot from
3.
Jun Hao, daring Naraoka to find the right
Kodai,
height.
get ready.
And he wants to play it into the net area.
Oh, that was a tired-looking shot to me, Steve.
4-5.
Never got his feet in position there. Leong Jun Hao.
Missed it.
And now we'll have the court box.
5-all.
Just over the hour mark into this match.
Okay, thank you. Kodai, Leong.
Well, Naraoka trying to become the fourth different player from the host country to reach the final of the men's singles here at the Japan Open.
5-all.
Because apart from the two former champions that we've mentioned, Kento Momota and Kenta Nishimoto, Kenichi Tago reached the final 11 years ago. Testing rally. Yeah.
Service over. 6-5. Court attendant.
Good determination in that rally, I felt, from Leong Jun Hao.
Leong, can you show her where? Leong. Thank you.
Yeah, big gulps of air taken on board after that rally.
Thank you. On court. Kodai, Leong, come here. Come here, both of you. Kodai, come here.
So I guess it's warning for both
Both
of them
are
now.
taking way too long after the mocking, okay? This is your final warning. 6-5. Play.
So if that's the final verbal warning, next time one of them takes too long, presumably we should have a yellow card then.
Yeah, and I don't like it because he's given them one verbal warning in the
Exactly.
first game. So this should be 2 yellow cards, 1 for each. And let's play on then. Well, the string went in his racket there. Jun Hao. Which is almost certainly why he made the error. But look at them. Both of them are sitting down.
Kodai. Leong, on court now.
Well, the umpire's
On
trying
court
to
now.
get them back on court.
Thank you.
We've discussed it many times.
Leong.
This is suggestions on what possibly could be done to avoid these long delays. We have a dedicated court official here to do the cleaning of the court.
Yeah, we do. Special court attendants. Some tournaments, they have to double up as a line judge, but not here. And that's very good to see.
Service over, 7-6.
He's lacking openings there from Jun Hao. It's basically his only opening is a smash. The reverse drop shots are not working anymore. Naraoka has read them.
He's losing patience now.
7.
Leong Jun Hao got to stick to his resolve. He's struggling.
9-7.
Six of the last 8 points to the number 8 seed, Naraoka.
Service over.
That was the only hope from Leong Jun Hao, an error from Naraoka, but the problem is that he's going to play the near side of the court after the change of ends. Good shot.
Brilliant. Utterly brilliant.
9-0.
Pinpoint accuracy with that smash from Jun Hao.
No, play on. Okay. Stay on court. Stay on court. Yeah, wipe the court. Mind it, wipe the court. Stay on court. Stay. Stay. Thank you. Thank you.
One game all and 9 all. Good follow up.
10-9.
He looks really tired, as you pointed out early on, Leong Jun Hao. Good shot.
Super.
11-9. Interval change ends.
So a 2-point advantage to the unseeded Leong Jun Hao from Malaysia as the players change ends in this deciding game. It's actually a run of 4 straight points for the Malaysian to go to the change of ends. That was nigh on perfect.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, return to your chair. Players on court.
Well, the umpire has told the players to return to court. Neither of them had moved. Finally, they get up from the sponsors bench.
11-9. Play.
So it's a run of 4 straight points for Leong Jun Hao from 7-9 down to 11-9 up. Going wide.
Yeah.
I remember in the second game, early stages of the second game, Steve, you said that the Malaysian would have to have a better game plan. Or it was the start of the third game, I think. It was the start of the third.
Yeah.
For when he played this end of the court. Now, what should that better game plan be?
Yeah, he should. Here he's been way too passive from his forehand. He should use some steep smashes straight down the line in order to open up his cross attack, so it's not so easy for Naraoka to cover the court. He's controlling the game here, Naraoka. And the thing is that he's basically playing only half court. Naraoka is basically only playing back to the forehand side of Leong Jun Hao. Yet Jun Hao, as we can see, he goes back to the middle every single time to cover the other side, but there's no shuttles coming there.
Players on court.
But if you don't cover it and your opponent sees that you're not covering it, then...
Kodai on court.
But then we'll have to see that, because I mean he's losing anyway if he's trying to cover the backhand side. But yes, you're right. He could be a laughing stock here, standing in one side. Oh, here's the warning.
Delay.
Yeah, well, it was bound to happen sooner or later, wasn't it?
11-all. Play.
He's got to play with a lot of variation, Leong Jun Hao, and try to stay in control, try to control the net.
I think
11.
Leong Jun Hao He's maybe struggling with a bit of cramp as well, Steve.
That's quite possible. He was stretching before when Naraoka got the warning.
So 3 points since the change of ends, and all 3 points to Naraoka. Short. Make that 4 points.
13-11.
There's medical.
Red, where? Red cap.
Interesting. Did you see that, Steen, that the umpire started his stopwatch? Now, there is no time limit on a medical timeout.
But given the development of the match, it's not surprising that we're having a situation like that. And I would like to have the referee be much, much closer to the court when they started the third game.
Tournament referee, Artur Zelusnoy of Estonia. I'm very glad to see that the medic is actually feeling the muscle in question, rather than simply applying cold spray. A bit of discussion going on, but no real medical examination. Well, if you're a Malaysian fan, this is extremely worrying.
Play.
So 4 straight points to Naraoka. Nice.
Service over, 12-13.
I think it seems like he's limited in his movement. Leong Jun Hao protecting his left calf.
Wasn't really committed on that follow-up. Jun Hao. Yeah, could hardly move backwards there.
What about a smash down the backhand side of Leong Jun Hao from Naraoka? That's
Leong Jun Hao challenges called out.
Yeah, still concerned by that calf muscle. No doubt about it. Yeah,
challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 14-13. Leong. Play.
He can hardly bear to watch.
No. He knows there's very slim chances now, Hendrovan. Wide.
15-13.
I don't think Malaysia knows how he's going to win his points here.
No. If he can't do more than this, then there's no reason to continue. He can only risk injuring himself worse than I think you're probably right. It's cramp.
16-13.
21 minutes into the match. Going wide.
17.
So that's 8
13.
of the last 10 points in favour of Naraoka. Since the change of ends. Nice.
Service over. 14-17 quickly. Leong. Leong. Quickly. Leong. Leong. Gotta get ready quicker. Leong, Leong. Play on. You should have asked earlier. Play on. Leong, play now.
Brilliant defence.
Service over. 18-14. Play on.
I think there's a sense of inevitability about
Yeah,
this now.
there
Still.
is. There is.
It's gone long. 2
19,
points away from the
14.
quarter-final for Kodai Naraoka. Match point
20.
opportunities.
Match point 14.
Oh, that's come back in.
Service over.
Sideways drift.
15-20.
Day of execution. Well,
Leong.
never say never
Leong.
in sport,
Play on.
but it would be right up there if he was to come back now. Looks to be playing on one leg.
And Naraoka, he's won as he was the favorite to do, or he's almost won. He's done it the hard way.
Game.
21-15, deciding game, a match lasting an hour and 24 minutes, same length of time as Naraoka's match yesterday against Lee Chek-yu of Hong Kong, China. And the point that Steve was making a little earlier on, it's not
Match
just
won by Kodai
able to get through a
Naraoka.
match.
21-23.
What about the physical toll
21-10.
as the tournament progresses?
21-15.
some lucky fan gets the winning shuttle. And Naraoka through to the quarter-final stage. This is the final rally. And Leong Jun Hao simply wasn't able to react and move. Naraoka will play against Wang Wei of Chinese Taipei in the quarter-final up tomorrow. But this is confirmation of how he's beaten the Malaysians. 21-23, he dropped the opening game. 21-10, 21-15 in the deciding game in a match time that's been rounded up to 1 hour and 25 minutes. Welcome back to second round action here at the Daihatsu Japan Open. We're in the port city of Yokohama. Next up, after that marathon men's singles, we will turn our attention to mixed doubles. And we will have two left-handers, which is Tang Chungman and Si Ying Suet from Hong Kong, China, up against